Number three is online branding that creates trust and credibility. Okay, I'm going to be fairly quick here, but this is the most important area. Okay, this is about when somebody sees you online, whether they see you on your website or on an industry page or on a social media, how fast they create that trust and credibility. We all know about Coca-Cola. The way you present your brand and service is priceless. In the past, only big companies can do this. Today, even small businesses can build strong brands that can compete and take on any business and win. That business I spoke about, Shay King, who built a business to over $1 million in very quick time. That's what they did. They had to take on big competitors, but they took them on and won because they built a brand and service that people would trust. So let's go get an example. I'm going to go into an events catering business. Some of you may have seen me using this example before. If you've done Futurize Foundation, you would have seen it. This is what they looked like before. When they came to us, before they got their knowledge, before they came to the digital boot camp, they operated like this. As you can see, it doesn't say much. It's not a bad website, doesn't say much, but their brand went from that to that. As you can see, it's a big difference. And suddenly they started looking professional. This is a platform. This is not just a website. This is a website. This is a digital and marketing platform. This is that right infrastructure that you build properly. So this is getting the branding right, okay? So if you take somebody's website, this is the page as you come to. When you go there, you come a bit down, that's what you see next. This is what the services they offer, fine-tuned to the ideal customers. Now they know the ideal customers, not everybody. They're not going to waste their time with all the tie kickers because they're very clear who their customer is. And they tell them, beautiful branding. Is there instant trust and credibility when you see this compared to what they operated before? Why choose us? Tells you clearly. This is their gallery of the work they do. So most businesses are amazing. You guys know your industries intimately. You guys have been in your industries for 10, 20, 30 years sometimes. So you're experts at this, but you need to really articulate that. That's what this is. Here are testimonials. So people are going through their website, and this is all psychology, by the way. In Futurize Foundation, you will learn how to lay it out, how even each of these steps, there's a lot of psychology in it, and you will learn what to do, what not to do, how to get it right like this. And then give us a call, have a free consultation. You've said it. And you can go through this website very quickly and you get the message. You don't have to go to any inner pages unless you're ordering. So once you get the branding right, not only the website, you can get your Facebook ads all looking professional. So when people see you anywhere online, there's instant trust and credibility, not just on Facebook, any other ad, whether it's retargeting, whether it's anywhere. So they went from being a business with this McKinsey statement, and they clearly wrote their statement. So each of you must write your transformation statement. I'll let you read that. I'm not going to go through it. And when you know this as clearly as this, you can pivot. So these guys, within a week, pivoted during the pandemic. They lost some business, but they caught up. They caught up. Because why did they lose businesses? Weddings stopped. Corporate events stopped. All the events got canceled. They went from style and elegance in doing corporate events to home dining in style. It's a very quick pivot, very quick pivot. Home dining, and they realized people were celebrating their 50th birthdays, 40th birthdays, 25th anniversaries. They still wanted to celebrate. They made sure they delivered beautifully made restaurant, better five-star quality food to their homes so that they can celebrate their special occasions, even with their household or through a Zoom call, which they did as well. That's how you pivot. But you need to have the brand created like this. So number 5 is, how do you have an intelligent, functioning promotional system that drives traffic? And that's step 5. You got to do it professionally. You got to do it efficiently, in the most cost-effective manner, time-efficient manner. If you don't do it, you'll be so confused because there are so many options, as you know, in digital. And you don't have the time and the money to spend everywhere without being focused. So firstly, you need to understand your platforms. That's what you learn in that digital foundation, Futurized Foundation program I introduced you to. And you got to decide based on the research, what is your primary platform? By the way, I did do a webinar. It's on YouTube. It's called Power Your Business with Social Media Strategy. That's the social media part. This is that step 5. If you want to go through that, it'll be a good video to watch. It's on YouTube. It's a webinar I ran. So even here, we start focused on your financial goal. As you can see, in this case, I've taken an example of somebody who wanted to do $1 million revenue in a given year. And you got to ask, and this is a funnel that you go through. You know about funnels. How do users find you? What's the best platform to get found? Do they have a great first experience when they come to us? That's what we did for Fabio, Bespoke Catering. They didn't have it before, so we got to create it. And I showed you the process to do it. Do they come back? Do they come back? How do we bring them back? Because none of you, when you go to a website the first time, buy from them. So you need a strategy to bring them back. Because you meant to buy from them, but you've got busy or you've gone to another site and you got distracted, you got caught up with life, work, family, etc., and you've forgotten to come back. You don't want that if it's your business, right? So this is what happens to us. So we've got to have strategies to bring them back. There's a very good strategy called Retarget Advertising that does that. And then how do you make money? That's why the financial goal is important. And do you have a system for referrals? Not word of mouth marketing that just happens like a prayer. You've got to pray until you get it. This is a system that creates it. So to create your own formula, there are a few questions you must ask yourself. I'll let you read that. There's some really good questions there. But in this slide, I have given some answers as well. So have a read of this and try and understand it. When you ask yourself these questions and when you are able to answer them, you're able to be very focused. Now we know, when you look at this, we only have to really win 5 customers to achieve that number. But depending on your business, it could be more, it could be 50, it could be 100, but you'll know that number. Then you'll also know, to achieve that number, how many leads do I need to get? How many quality leads do I need to get? And then because you now know who your ideal customers are, not everybody, where are these customers? And in this case, this person wants to go after, this is a builder, he does renovations, each deal is worth 200K to him, and he knows he needs to win architects. Now he's very clear, he's not going everywhere. He's not dealing with everybody either. So once you know it that clear, This is how you follow it. Then you put those numbers here. To win 5 deals, I need to get 10 qualified leads. To get 10 qualified leads, how many leads do I need from my website? Because some of them I have to qualify them. So these are called sales qualified leads. Okay? These could be called marketing qualified leads. SQLs, MQLs. And then how much traffic do you need to drive into, of your ideal customers, mind you, need to drive into your website. So that number we don't know, this number we don't know. This takes a while, but after a while you will know. All focused on achieving that 1 million. But your business, you might be starting, you might be wanting to achieve 100,000, you might be wanting to achieve 200,000. Whatever that number is for you, that's the number you got to put in. But I've noticed a lot of business owners put their goals very low. Consider that. What you do, if you get this stuff right, we can stop the struggle. There are too many business owners who are struggling out there. I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you, you don't have to be time poor, and you don't have to be, a cash flow poor either. Because if you do this stuff right, you can change your paradigm.